Elon Musk wearing the cheese head on.
It's awesome, dude.
Why does this man own a home? Very dangerous for democracy.
The states aren't going to cover Medicaid expansion.
You guys, if you guys are supportive of UK politics, or if you live in the UK, check out Restore Britain, at Restore Britain _. It's not a party, it's a movement, and Reform MPs and Conservative MPs in the UK are encouraged to join. And it's an actual democratic association, unlike the Reform Party, where you can vote on issues. If you think there are issues not being covered by mainstream political parties in the United Kingdom, you can actually join these guys and vote on issues. It's actually, and they're going to support remigration, getting people out. I believe like one of their first policies they're supporting is net negative migration. Elon Musk actually just came out in support of the Restore Britain movement. Yeah, just started. Like, I think they just made an account. So check that out if you are one of those Brit types. Restore Britain, led by Rupert Lowe. Two last stories for you guys before we get off. Number one, CNN just ran a promotional segment on their show, on their channel, for an app that tracks ICE activity in real time. They showed off the name of the app and how it works, and explains to their viewers how they can join in, quote, free anonymous. So CNN essentially just ran an ad for tracking ICE agents, which, number one, helps people evade the law, and number two, puts ICE agents in danger. So shame on CNN.
I think this is cause enough to, I think, take away their TV license.
Yeah,
I think they should look into that.
That this is anti-law enforcement, and it's anarcho-tyranny in its pureness. I know that's an overused word. This is anarcho-tyranny. This is lawlessness. Please stop. Somebody stop CNN. And then the last news story. Last one for you guys. I had to take a screenshot of this because I think I'm blocked by MedGold.
The states aren't going to cover Medicaid expansion. So, like, it's awesome, dude. I like how, because, like, here's the thing. What I hate about this whole thing is everyone's like, oh, illegal aliens don't get Medicaid. They don't get Medicaid. They do, explicitly. Yeah. Even ignoring the argument of several states like California and New York giving Medicaid to illegal aliens through their own programs, which are federally funded, by the way. The main problem with this is, one, their children get Medicaid, which they shouldn't even be citizens in the first place, which hopefully once we get rid of that, we can even more easily crack down on that shit. But secondly, if they have like an emergency situation, if they go into not even that, if they go into an emergency room with a stomach ache, they qualify for Medicaid, and then your tax dollars are paying for their stomach ache treatment. That is just true. You can ask any source about that.
All right. So if you talk to someone working in Medicaid, they will tell you that there are illegals on Medicaid. It is state policy in places like California for illegals to be on Medicaid. And yeah, the requirements to get onto it are pretty low. You just need, you see, so I'm not going to tell you guys what my current work is, but what I used to actually work directly for Obamacare. I think the requirements to be on like Medicaid disability are like a note from your doctor that like diagnosed you and a couple other things. They're actually very easy to obtain things. You don't actually have to be on SSDI, which is the Social Security Disability. Now, if you want to get on Social Security Right Angle News Network, Republicans are now flooding the ICE Block app, an app used to help illegals evade ICE, with false reports in an effort to render the app unusable.
All right, guys, here's what you do. If you want to, let's say you live in like an urban area. You live in urban California, urban Texas, urban New York. Let's say you want to go to the grocery store. Or you want to go, you want to go somewhere. You don't want to have to deal with lots of illegal aliens. You know, they're just there, not speaking English. They're doing things. You go up there, About an hour before you go to the grocery store, you say that there's ICE agents at that grocery store. And what do you know? You have a more peaceful day ahead of you.
Well, yeah,
Anyway.
I haven't thought about it that way. Like, it's actually just an app, you know, whenever you want the illegal people to not be where you're going, you just, like, type in the ICE. Oh, my gosh. Look, guys, ICE is waiting at the movie theater. Oh, my gosh.
There are
You
federal
guys are-
agents. There are federal agents outside of the Home Depot. Please, don't go there.
There, yeah, no.
Anyways, I forgot to mention
that's
this.
genius.
Trump is at -10 in Rhode Island in approval rating.
I don't fully trust these polls.
Oh, that one.
The election became a referendum on Musk, and
Yeah, that killed.
obviously-
I really believe he didn't do that. We would have won.
So, like,
That's my
was Elon Musk wearing the cheese head on stage, like, to you rap?
Yes,
was it
he
like
was.
was it like blackface? Was it like blackface?
Yes.
pretty much, honestly.
Well, it's like, listen, the cheese head's a thing in Wisconsin, yeah, but like you don't come from like he lives in Texas now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like your Brownsville.
Yeah, it's like you don't go from living in Texas like for a couple of years and before that California and come in Wisconsin. The first thing you do is put on a cheese head. That's cringe.
Yeah.
So
No, it was terrible. It exposed Elon Musk as a terrible political actor. He's good for giving money to people, and that's what we're all kind of afraid of now, is that he's going to give money to the wrong people. That's what he keeps threatening to do over and over again. And so we kind of just want him to disappear right now.
He's gonna give $1 billion to Thomas Matthew.
Out. Speaking of illegals getting out, I have another story.
This is dangerous
And-
for democracy.
Very dangerous for democracy. And let me see what you think about this. I'll get your take on this. There's a video here that I just put in general. Mexican man living in Tennessee for 23 years, nabbed by ICE outside his home. And a lot of people commenting on this are pointing out the fact that why does this man own a home if he is an illegal? And of course, we know the answer. We know that these people get home loans from banks, that they are allowed to go. Actually, there are organizations specifically designed to help these people buy homes in your country. They're not supposed to be here. They're never kicked out, but they get to screw up your housing market. So yeah, what is your take on this Tennessee Mexican man?
I mean, the way that I would probably say it is that a lot of these DEI programs have been around a lot longer than the term DEI.
Yeah, no,
And that would be one of them.
That's just the word. That's the word that we found. It was the acceptable word that finally broke the mainstream. But this has just been discrimination against us, against native, domestic Americans. Whether you're white, foundational, black, Hispanic, whatever, doesn't matter. This is discrimination against you if you hold U.S. citizenship. Just going to be honest. And I think before anything else, before we make any other decisions about our country, I think it's just basic that both parties are supposed to promote policies that benefit people holding citizenship as opposed to people across the freaking planet. I have a couple super chats, and then I'm going to move on. I'll show you what I'm about to move on to.